Today, I wrapped up a very difficult mediation session. This is a mediation between a leader and an employee, and it was a bitter one. It was a very heartrending and painful situation. Things that were done that shouldn't have been done, and people did things on both sides that they didn't see the ramifications of until after the fact. But you know what I celebrate is that I got to be part of that process and to create an environment where they could truly hear each other, truly understand each other's perspective, apologize where apology was needed, identify the learning that they're going to take forward, and plan to move forward in a better space. That is one of the reasons why I like my work. I love what I do because it takes resilience for you as a leader to bounce back from those kinds of situations. If you're a leader and you're feeling embarrassed, you've done some things and you've made some errors, it's never too late to say I'm sorry. And you need someone to help you create that process that's safe, that's inclusive, that's not shameful, a place where you can be vulnerable and say, you know what, I had a different perspective of the situation than I do now. And if I knew what I knew then, now what I knew then, I would have taken different choices. I would have made different choices. I would have done things differently. And sometimes it's hard to make recompense. We always want people to fix the situation. It's one of those situations where things couldn't be fixed, but what we needed to do was to say, I heard you. I see you as a person. I feel your pain. I understand you. And let's be gracious to each other moving forward. And that is such a powerful thing. And I get to see that happen. And I want to tell you, if you're going through one of those situations where you think there is no hope, it's never going to get better. This employee and I will never see each other face to face. We'll never be able to work together. Or this colleague and I will never be able to. I want to tell you that is not true. Because when we apply the WizRx method, it is transforming. It gives people new hope, new ideas, new thoughts. And it helps them to see themselves from a different perspective. Not just you are over here and I'm over there, but they get to see that whole person. I bring my whole self to work, like we all do, and you bring your whole self to work. What I do to you is going to impact not just you, but your employees. It's also going to impact your family, your community, and it's much bigger than you and I. And that's what we do. That's what I do in my work. It's looking at what's the ripple effect and how can we change the impact so it's less painful. This is one of those painful situations that will go on for years and years and years, but we can make it better. We can reduce that pain. We can create harmony. We can create an opportunity to start over and rebuild that relationship. So I just want to encourage you today, if you are in one of those situations, it's possible, it's doable, and you can do it. So don't give up. Message me if you want to talk about it. Let's stay positive.